Awliyaullah have said that عجبت لمن يؤمن بالقدر. I am amazed at the one that believes in divine decree, that all matters occur by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's decree and determination. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Do you believe that?
Yes. Yes.
And الأمور كائنة, as Awliyaullah have said, umur, all affairs, all matters, all circumstances, everything, كائنة, happens, occur, exists by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's decree, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will. Don't you believe in that? فكيف يحزن? Then how is he still grieving over losing favors and blessings and or arrival of hardships, as they have said? How can a mu'min grieve if you believe that everything exists, all matters occur by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will, decree, which is foundation in our belief. In Islam, you have to believe qada, qadar, khayrihi wa sharrihi, the bad and not the good and bad, comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's divine presence as He has determined and decreed. So Awliyaullah have said, I am amazed at the one that believes in qadar, in divine decree. كيف يحزن? How can he still grieve over losing a ni'mah and or arrival of niqmah, hardship? So when a hardship arrives, or when something great leaves you, mu'min does not get upset, does not get sad. He knows that everything happens by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, qada qadar. So if you lose a blessing, or if you have a hardship come upon you, you have to stay the way, a mu'min. How can you still grieve over that when you believe in the decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? 2, عجبت لمن يؤمن بالرزق. I am amazed at the one who believes in provision, that sustenance is apportioned. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has divided your provision, your sustenance in this world while you were in your mother's womb, and even before that. That angel has come and asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what is his rizq? Was written. So that waliullah is saying, I am amazed to the one that believes in sustenance that has been apportioned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for everyone. Doesn't He provide for everyone? Do we believe in that? We believe in that. We believe that He provides for everyone. كيف ينصب? So how come he exhausts himself or exhausts herself in anxiety over obtaining it? Do you eat your brains up? How am I going to get my money back? Or how am I going to earn my money tomorrow? Or today, whatever. How can he exhaust himself in anxiety of obtaining it? It's already written. It's already apportioned. It's already decreed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you your sustenance. He provides for all. So a mu'min is one that does not exhaust himself in anxiety over his how to obtain it. Look at the kalam of Awliyaullah. That puts your heart at ease. I'm not gonna worry. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for all, for everyone. Third, he said, عجبت لمن يؤمن بالموت. I am amazed at the one that believes in death, that it is coming. It is certain. It is, as they say, inevitable. Is that what it is? You cannot prevent it. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
It is certain. Do you believe in death? You see all over. Everybody is dying right and left. So I am amazed at the one that believes in death. كيف يفرح? How can he be overtly delighted, joyful by this fleeting short life? Are you overly delighted? My life, it is a short fleeting life. If you believe that death is certain, how can you be overly? Yeah, you can be delighted and joyful, but overly to the max about this short life. A mu'min is not the one that is overly delighted by this short life, right? Rather, he wants to be overly delighted in the hereafter. That's why he's a mu'min or she is a mu'min. وَعَجِبْتُ, and I also amazed. Look, that Waliullah, his words of wisdom. They don't read volumes of books behind your on your wall. They get straight from the heart. They get straight what benefits, not what makes you more confused. I'm amazed at the one that believes in reckoning. Do you believe in hisab? Accounting? That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will account for every small and every big deed. Isn't He gonna account for every small and every big deed? He will. كيف يغفل? How can he remain heedless, occupied, accumulating the worldly possessions? How many cars do you have? I know somebody that has 6. I know somebody that had 10. Ever watch Cribs? How can he remain heedless? That one. How can she remain heedless? That one. Occupied by accumulating worldly possessions when she knows or he knows. I'm talking about the Muslim or mu'min. MashaAllah, Saudis and Audis, some Audis, Mercedes. That's like now this is the beggar's cars. Now they have something else that they buy. They are busy. They are heedless. Human beings are heedless, accumulating worldly possessions. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when the Lord of heavens will account for every small and big and great deed you have done. So that Waliullah is saying, I am amazed at the ones that believes in reckoning, believes in the day of accounting. And they are heedless, just occupied by accumulating more and more of this worldly possessions. How many of us do that? They are accumulating. تَبْنُونَ مَا لَا تَسْكُنُونَ. You build what you don't inhabit. So if the one that is aware of hisab, how can he remain heedless and continuing to accumulate more and more of this worldly possessions? And the last one, عَجِبْتُ لِمَنْ يَعْرِفُ الدُّنْيَا. I am also amazed to the one that knows how dunya works. Do you know how dunya works? You can be on top one day. What happens then? You'll be on the bottom the next day. You can be rich one day. You can get sued. You can lose everything the next day. You can be very powerful man one day. Something happens in your brain. A virus eats up your brain. You become dunya تتقلب بأهلها, as Awliyaullah have said. Dunya constantly changes with its people. So how I'm amazed at the one that knows dunya, this world, and how it constantly changes with its people. كيف يطمئن بها? How can you feel at ease or secure in it? How many people felt comfortable one day and the next day they lost everything? Where's dunya? Where's this world? Gone. Awliyaullah, they turn the hearts of people to what's important. They turn the acts of people to what's important. And they turn the attention of people to what's important. Remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decrees everything. So don't be upset or sad. Remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for everyone. So don't exhaust yourself in worries and anxieties and all that. Remember that death is certain. So don't be too happy with this short fleeting life that you are living. Remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hold hisab, will hold accounting. So be careful what you do, small or big. And remember what happens to the people of dunya. One day they're on the top, the next day they might be on the bottom. So don't be don't feel at ease with it.